question is whether she will become the first American to attempt and complete a triple axel jump. Good girl! Oh, isn't that great? The first time...
Why? I don't know, it's some hard black stick.
There's no such thing as truth. Everyone has their own truth. I was the best figure skater in the world at one point in time.
Congratulations on your Oscars nomination.
Thank you.
I wonder if Tonya Harding is also celebrating. I'm sure she is.
She messaged me saying a massive congrats, yeah.
My entire life, I've been told I wouldn't amount to anything. And you know what? Maybe I would.
Well, you co-produced the film, and you've said that you are predominantly interested in pursuing women's stories. And what was it about Tonya Harding's story that you felt you wanted to shed new light on?
The script itself felt very fresh and original and different. When I first read it, I didn't know it was a real story, but when I started looking into it, realized that everyone had a very one-sided view on the whole thing. And here the writer was using unreliable narrators with contradicting storylines and breaking the fourth wall and a mockumentary-style framing device with the interviews throughout and just breaking all the rules you normally see in a script.
I never did this.
And so I fell in love with the script because of that, and I fell in love with the character because she was just human and flawed and has unlikable characteristics, but also has a really messed up childhood, and you can kind of see the pain and how it shaped the person she became. And all those things felt very authentic.
4.8.
How do I get a fair shot here? Because I'm up at 5 every morning working my ass off. Does someone want to just tell me to my face, you're never going to give me the scores I deserve?
This is how it's done. Some of these girls have paid their dues.
I don't give a shit. I outskated them today.
We also judge on presentation.
Why do you think she was so vilified at the time and through popular history?
It was easy for everyone to dislike her because she's in a sport where everyone wanted to see a certain thing and she just wasn't that thing.
Maybe you should pick another sport.
Suck my dick. This is fucking real.
You know, she was a self-proclaimed redneck and she would skate to ZZ Top and, you know, she had handmade costumes and all that kind of stuff. It was very easy to paint a certain picture and paint her in a certain light. And everyone did. And she definitely didn't help herself too with, you know, her response when everything happened. I think she was defiant.
America, they want someone to love, but they want someone to hate. I mean, come on! What kind of friggin' person bashes in their friend's knee? Who would do that to a friend?
The film doesn't shy away at all from the violence that was ever present in her life,
Yeah.
but is also infused with humour, which can be a really risky move in a film. But did you think that was particularly important to put that into this story?
Craig was very quick to say you can't shy away from the violence because that's doing Tonya a disservice and anyone who's suffered domestic abuse to be like, well, it's not that bad. It's really easy to watch, actually. You know, it should be confronting, it should be brutal, but at the same time, you need an audience to keep watching. And in those moments, he decided to break the fourth wall and to have those lines straight to camera. So on some level, you can see her emotionally disconnect to what's happening to her physically at the time, which also lets the audience know, okay, I'm watching the movie, she's talking to me, it's fine, I can keep watching, but also gives you a glimpse into what it's like to be desensitized to that violence, to have it so repetitive that you almost accept it as a daily part of your life. And to me, that was the most horrifying part of the violence.
It's really interesting that this film is coming out, you know, right as MeToo and Time's Up is gathering momentum. And do you feel that progress is being made? Do you feel like things are changing? Do you feel hopeful?
I do. I absolutely do. It's the conversation's been too prominent, too loud for anyone to you know, brush it under the rug anymore. You know, the Time's Up Legal Defence Fund is a great start. You know, having structure, support, resources behind some of those solutions so that they can actually happen. It's a good start, and it won't be 100% perfect, and it won't fix the problem entirely, but it's going to start moving it in the right direction.
you.